Hello, sound check. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this is again Paul16, and you're watching the early access of Dawn Trail. This is my sixth part. Oh no, seventh. I'm sorry. And now my avatar is a shark. Yes. See those sharpy teeth? Yeah, I find this really cute, and his mouth is more expressive than the raccoon, so I hope you like my new avatar. So if you have any suggestions for my future avatar, you just let me know at the comments, and let's continue our quest. So the next quest is knowing the Hanu Hanu. Same XP, and you get 1130 gil. Under the description, Wook Evu wishes to spread the word that the festival will soon be held.
FFXIV interlude over. You'll be peaceful. My bears are being become.
It doesn't seem any change or something, but hmm, I guess that's it.
For the possible, however, it would be courtesy to inform the villagers behind and after me. They formed the photo or agreements. It's such as you vote the longer this necessary. Italians,
Vocali. I see. I remember. Okay.
So we'll type in the text box, say, and use the keyword Ohokali. And we will say that word to the villagers. And I hope that would be our new emote from this MSQ. I'll just copy paste that. And it's not the emote.
I think this our fallen fields would begin to know. Oh, fallen friends begin to know. Ian and soon be honored. They will walk us honor them with celebration, dropping their lives to their eyes from here. As go and enjoy the festival, those who are no longer can. More happy. So it's about to begin. Games won't mean zero. Since of course over there, stars often not may have been harnessed a distinct things Fisher and enjoys war. So I will sit there bending my days away. Give me a moment. Ready.
And for the last guy,
Now, Ali, let me know. We very much like you again. Instantly. There's to be finished as soon as possible. To do. To do. I never used to hear the festival is going ahead, I imagine. That's well. As your friends return, the lifting queens will begin at least.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, third promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
yeah, same comment with the bird. I should have wished that the Rotgar races should have a different layer for their first, like on the side of Wuklamat, so it would make it more lioness like.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
Nice. Good motivation.
Ready and...
So cute. They were
I can
also
get used
dancing.
to
Eh?
this.
Would this be a future mount someday? Let's hope so.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
So cute.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Wow. Just like that. Those were the reeds were revived.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing. To think that such a thing was even possible.
Well, this is Final Fantasy after all.
Could I have left a float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds.
I think more himself over. Franklin had been swollen out by festival fever. Also thought they were taking turns carrying balls on the wing forward. Yes, your finger over the Elon's territory side for your advantage.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Wow. Just one drop.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Oh, so there are several stones. One stone down.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
Okay, 6 more to go.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikikana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed. The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Evu, for one, is a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. It warmed my heart. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana and to help others to do so. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Expo. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to Urkov.
Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opponent, opportunistic value friend, has to say.
So the next is the to Orcopacha. So same experience points, reward, and 1001 gil. The approachable Pelu is waiting your questions.
I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough of Brook Evu's tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urcopacha, we depart from the Arc of the Dawn, then take the road west. At the first fork, should we be worrying anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urcopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me.
So, what would be that? What would it be? Would it be some sort of a creature that will help us cross? Uh, an airship? Or something like a vehicle, land vehicle to cross that bumpy road? Oh, I didn't thought of this, that we will try to ride an alpaca.
I introduce you our most dependable companion, the alpaca.
Never thought that this should be a female. Yeah, it looks like a lips of a female, so let's change her voice.
These animals can traverse Turcopacha's steam mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them.
So they feel much the same niche as our chocobus back home?
You don't have alpacas in Eorzea?
Alpacas are native to Yoktural. Eorza has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack piece in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway?
Hmm, must we ride this little monster?
I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas.
When I was small and being bit not, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine.
Ew.
Ah, I see.
They like to ride.
Alpacas bred as mount are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle.
We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from Bell Merchant. Let me see what I have on me.
And Lupalu value the act of spreading joy and trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties.
Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I'd better not get spit on it again. Spit on again.
You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they.
Still not happy about this. But if we need to ride alpacas to reach Ulcopachan, then that's what we'll do.
So the alpacas might be the next new mount that we can get, hopefully from an MSQ.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
As for me, it reminds me of the Mother Crystal from Final Fantasy XVI.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Oh, another Hotgar. So this might lead to something, a clue. There were already two Hotgar who were able to help us. So far, I guess. Let's see.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Nice.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Vachun Pelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
So this is another open area that we can in the future fly on. So first things first, let's attune ourselves to the latest Aetheryte, the Wachunpela Aetheryte. Wow, the view is also nice. Vast mountains, cute villages, and where's that big ice? Nah, there you are. I hope someday we can climb that.
This is it. Wanchipelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. Woklaman should have arrived before us. That's not good.
You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest. Lady, that's right. Come, third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. All right, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt.
What did we just talk about?
Bill, when did you... Persifona from far off Saxtur. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs until I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool.
Thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment. and neither does the third promise. Perhaps another time.
Of course. My door is always open.
We're saying something about being easily charmed.
What's just?
As I mentioned previously, the blue people live for bringing happiness to trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of praise. And unwitting customers like Uklama fall prey to this capable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Valuable insight into the minds of the Balu. Let us all take the errant Bill's words of caution to heart.
So, so that concludes part 7 of the early access on Dawn Trail. Again, this is Paul16, and if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to follow, subscribe, and uh, leave your comments, if any, in the chat box. Again, stay safe, everyone, and bye for now.